Give it to me like.
Hi guys, so as I said, I would come back here and make a video of fashion, but first of all I wanted to have a talk with how am I feeling? Well, I have to say that like the end of the year 2022 was very harsh because my sister has a virus called Guillan Barre. So basically it was because of the vaccine. It's so terrible. It's because of the vaccine. The third one she did was okay until it actually paralyzed her entire body. So if you want to have some example, I will put down how it's called, the syndrome, and you can watch it on YouTube or Google, and you can see cases. It's actually terrible, and there's more and more cases out there. It's not fun. It's actually very harsh for the family. She was paralyzed from toes to here, neck. But her hands are better now. Like she can move a little bit of, she can type slowly. But at some point her face was like that, So it was very scary. I was like alert, And the worst in that is that it started like in summer. So July, August, her legs were very it was very hot. It was very hot outside, but her legs were very big, and it almost like a bee, stung her, and it was so weird. It's like, oh my God, like what really happened, and but apparently it was water. So what is to worry? You just need to relax and it will go away, or put your feet in water and it will go away. It didn't go away. And slowly she started like not really walking very well. And from one day to another, she could not use both of her legs, So, okay, it went gradually. So it started in end of October where she couldn't really walk. She stopped walking beginning of December. Okay, so in 1 month, like that, she couldn't walk. I was like, oh my God, it's so terrifying. Like, what are we supposed to do? We go to emergency. The emergency, they said, we're very sorry. We don't know what to do. It must be the nerves. So you just take aspirin and it will relax her 4 times a day. And she sleeps, should be fine. So they send us back home, knowing that she cannot walk. You send us back home. Are you serious? Like, are you being serious? Like, why do you send us back home? That doesn't make any sense, right? So we go back home. We wait for the next day because we go and see her doctor. And our doctor is like, okay, no, that's very serious. We're going to go to the emergency. She can't walk. She can't walk. She was like, oh my God, I feel cold. I feel weird. I feel like she had like, she was out of her mind. Like, so, okay, we drove to another emergency and they were like, really? They sent you back home? Oh my God, no, she's staying, you know? Anyway, I'm like, I'm gonna go and find the doctor that said to her, the two doctors that said to her, you can go back home because we did we did three emergency rooms and the two first they sent us back home. I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna sue you. Seriously. Because the thing is that like she was okay and then it all started like, and that's what happens with this illness is that it takes slowly, gradually and goes up. We catch the thing in time, so she has been in the hospital for a month now, 1 month, and when you read the testimonies, it's like, oh my God, you're supposed to stay like maybe 6 months, and my sister, she's like, she can talk now, like she's fine, she can talk. She's like, I have had enough, Kevin. I want to go back home. But I'm like, you can't walk. And besides that, it gives you hallucinations and weird thoughts. And like, sometimes it's like, she calls you at 4 or 3 o'clock and she's like, are you in my room? Can you please help me to go to the toilet? Like, you can't even walk. And now I'm at home and I'm sleeping. You know, be calm. And I'm saying this like in a slowly nice way. It's like hysterical on the other side. Like it's just very, very like, oh my God, help me. My jeans is too, it's, I don't know, it's too tight or it's things like that. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever. And like, you can see, this is what Celine Dion have, you know. You can see slowly that like a lot of people are getting that. COVID was a serious stuff and I'm like, y'all inject us things and y'all don't know what is happening. What is your job? What is your job? You want to inject us things and like we get 4 eyes or I don't know, like what is the thing? Anyway, I'm gonna stop here about this and I'm coming tomorrow to talk about fashion. Just to think about something else because it does break my mental. Like I can't eat because my sister is at the hospital. I literally can't eat. I'm like, I'm nervous. It stresses me out. Now, well, she feels better, but I'm like, now I want you to be back home and to work and to have your, because now she left the hospital. She's in rehab. She's studying, like she's doing kine and all that kind of things, and to go back. And I'm like, I want you back now. I love my sister. She's like my twin. You know, everything that she does. Oh my God, I really got scared. I cried. I was really sad. I cried. Like when she had like her face like that, I was like, that's it. My sister is going to heaven. I don't know what's gonna happen. I was really scared. So freaking scared. But yeah, tough times. Guys, be careful. If you don't do the third vaccine, I hope they won't have any alert again for coronavirus. But like, I'm not doing any more of this shit. Not if y'all are not, like, I don't know, vague with what you're doing. There are people who were obliged to open here to put the tube for them to breathe. After a kind of life experience like that in your life, you scared. You're really scared. It's like life is flashing in front of your eyes. So I pray God. I stay quiet. I meditate a lot, but I ask the God to be with me and my family right now. So send us your prayer. Think of us. And I'll come back tomorrow to have more fun. See you. Okay guys, so this is the second part of the video. I promised that I wanted to do about fashion, but I am not really in the mood to talk about fashion. Don't look at my hair, it's a mess. Never mind. So yeah, really I'm not really in the mood to talk about fashion, only because, as I told you in the first part, my sister is sick. So she has Guillan Barre. So it's a disease that like paralyze your nerves, and like you're completely paralyzed your entire body. And now she's getting better. She's getting her hands back, but she still had her legs that are paralyzed. She can't walk and whatsoever. So you have to do revalidation, like, you know, so you have someone who works with you, you know, on a bike, you know, make your arms and hands work. You see me now, I have cried a lot. No, it's something that Celine Dion has. She has too. I don't know where is my English because I'm losing my mind. I have to run and see her to the hospitals every time because my mom is also old. You know, she needs to be taken care of. So it has been the end and the start of a year. But what doesn't kill you make you stronger, you know. And I know that I have God, and yeah, it's particularly difficult because, you know, she's my sister, but I have 3 sisters, but this one, it's not that I'm closer than with her than the others, but like with her, we literally share everything. We talk about everything. She's my business advice, you know, when it comes to my books, my blogging, my videos, my life in general. She gives me advices on everything. Like, we talk about everything. We share everything together. And to see her in that situation, it's so hard because I couldn't eat. For like 5 days straight, I couldn't eat. I couldn't. Literally, I couldn't. I mean, not possible, you know, because somebody told me that eating is pleasure, and I couldn't find pleasure in it. So I was like, it's really hard, it's very difficult. In this moment, I only rely on God. to make my sister stronger, just like before, you know. But she's also stubborn, you know. She's a woman, she's like, she doesn't trust the hospital and what. So it's really difficult these days. But actually, she has been calm for a few days now, lately, so. But before she was very nervous. But of course you're gonna be nervous, like your body doesn't respond anymore to anything. You feel like, wait, what? You know? So it's kind of nerve-wracking. And you still think that like you have to go and do your job, you have to go and do your blog, and you have to go and continue your life, you know? Even if it's the hardest time. So yeah, I best believe it. Like, just a lot of prayers and a lot of hope. Yeah. God is the one. Everything will come back fine. So yeah, I will end up my video and I will upload it very soon for you guys to see it. If you guys are new on my channel, please pray for my sister and for my family. Put her in your prayers, and yeah. And if you're new on my channel, I'm Kevin. And if you want to watch all of the others videos, welcome. See you on the next one, and I hope it will be about fashion this time. So yeah, and I hope that I'll be coming back on a better track. Bye.
Give it to me like